how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. So today we're gonna do a 3 looks 1 palette video. I ran another poll and pretty much a third of you guys voted for the Honey palette from Colourpop. The name of this is so freaking cute to me. This is what the inside looks like. It is Colourpop's yellow monochromatic palette, of course. It's my favorite monochromatic palette so far. I'm just gonna say that right away. Yellow's my favorite color. I adore this. I was so excited the second I saw this. These are my kind of yellow tones. I like that they're more kind of mustardy, honey, a little darker, a little grungier. They're not just bright sunshine yellow, which I love that too, but these are more my tones when it comes to yellows. I do wish there wasn't a pressed glitter in the palette. Technically, no glitters are eye safe here in the US, at least I don't know about other places, but glitters are never eye safe because they can get in your eye and they can harm them. And I don't like pressed glitters in palettes because, I don't know, we could have had a really cool bomb shimmer or duochrome or just anything in that spot that I could have used in every look. But now it's a glitter, it's whatever. Really quick, there is construction outside, so for right now the intro, the outro, and my third look, you're gonna hear sounds. I can't do anything about it. I can't fire them. They don't work for me. But anyways, I'm going to do 3 looks for you. As you saw from the intro, I did this cool giant winged look. I did that really pretty yellow with a big black wing look, and I did that really pretty more, I don't know, more normal out of the 3 looks, I'd say. So we're gonna do the tutorials. I'm going to review it at the end, and then I will do some swatch comparisons with Colourpop palettes that I already own. So let's just move right along. Hello, it is look number 1. What is today? Today's Thursday the 11th. I have a rough idea on what I want to do. I know I want to start with Totally Buggin' because I didn't use that shade in my first impressions. This is a Spectrum B06. I'm just dipping my brush right into that and I'm just going to start working that through my crease. I liked the way this looked on Morgan when she used that in our first impressions video. Okay, this definitely looks more yellow on the eye than it does in the pan. I was kind of annoyed at the shade because it just kind of looked like a tan shade in the pan, but it definitely is more yellow on the eyeball, and it's actually a really cute shade. So I'm basically just taking it from inner to outer corner, of course, and I'm going to start placing that underneath my lower lash as well. I think I want to wing this out a little bit. Let me try to tuck this bang out of the way. I'm going to take a larger blending brush now. This is the Alamar one, and I want to take Stinger. This is another one that I didn't use in my first impressions. I think I used all the other shades though. And I'm going to take that and just kind of use that to blend that first shade out some more, which you really don't have to do this. You probably could just get away with just using a clean, fluffy brush to blend out that first shade, but I just want to get some good use out of all the shades so I can give a thorough opinion at the end. I want to start deepening this up now, so I'm going to take Buzzkill. I'm just going to use a dual-ended Urban Decay brush for that because I want to use the packing side in a minute as well. And I'm just going to take that and start placing it in the outer corner. What is on my eyelash? I have no idea. I'm just going to start deepening up this outer area. I don't think I really want to take this through the crease. I just want to use this to deepen up the outer corner. And of course, under my lower lash line. We gotta have a nice smoky lower lash. That's what I live for. I'm going to take that first brush I used with the Buzzkill shade, was that what it was called? Totally Buggin', with the Totally Buggin' shade, to work on blending this edge. I'm using light pressure, I'm not going in too hard to blend this stuff out. And then I want to take that Alamar brush and do the same thing, just blend the edges. And now I'm going to take my good old NYX primer and I'm going to use the packing side of that Urban Decay brush to lay down some shimmer. Just taking a little dot of it and I'm going to place this all over the lid. I'm not going to do any kind of cut creasy stuff, I just want a blended, smoky look. I want to take Queen Bee for sure, and I know I want this on a lot of the lid. I'm just going to use the same side of the brush that I used with the glitter glue. I'm going to start placing this kind of in the outer half and I'll work my way forward. I might pop a little bit of a different shade in the front, You know, I really like this shade. I think I'm just gonna take this all the way across. Oh, it's such a pretty liquid gold color. I say liquid gold, I meant liquid honey. It's so pretty. I mean, in a way it is just a gold shadow, but I don't know, it just has a really unique tone to it. Going to take that Alamar brush to lightly dust and buff. So, so pretty. I love that. This is gonna be such a quick video because these monochromatic looks can't really be too in depth. What do I want in my inner corner? I'm just gonna take this random pencil brush. This is from Colourpop, it's the E5. And I think I wanna take this one. What are you called? Sunburst? It's a really pretty duochrome yellow. It's so cute. I'm popping that in the inner corner. Oh yeah, that was a good idea. I love this shade. I kinda used it as a highlight today, but I popped my Fenty Beauty How Many Carats Diamond Bomb over top because it was a bit too yellow for my skin, but it still looked really cute and interesting. I feel like I need a little shimmer under my lower lash line, so I'm gonna take Queen Bee again, the one that I used all across the lid. I'm just gonna smoke a little bit of that kind of right here in the front, and I'm just gonna use that brush that I used on my lid. I'm just using kind of the side of it. I love this, so cute. For my waterline, do I want to go in with Punch from Colourpop or do I want like maybe a brown? I'm gonna kind of try to mix Mr. Bing and Punch from Colourpop. I'm gonna put Mr. Bing on first and then put Colourpop's Punch over top of it and kind of see what happens. It might not really make a difference, but I'm gonna try. My goal was to make kind of a weird mustardy yellow color. I don't know if I accomplished that, but I like the way it looks, so we're just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna do the other eye now, throw on my lashes, something on my lips, and we'll regroup. I know this was really quick, but expect that with this video. You guys voted for this palette, so here you go. All right, this is look number 1. I really like it. Obviously, it's very simple. This is definitely more on the neutral-esque zone, even though it is all yellow tones. But I still really like it. It's really pretty. I love that darker, grungier brown. I think it really just adds that nice little bit of depth. I love this shimmer. I know it's just a gold, but it's just such a unique twist on a gold. And I love this duochrome. This duochrome here is the star of the palette for me. But I like this look. It was simple, it was quick, and I feel good in it. My lashes are the Bold Face Makeup Lashes Out Lashes, and on my lips I went with the, where is it? Fern Lip Glaze from Lime Crime, one of my favorite things ever. I like it with this look. I guess that's really all I have to say about this though. Let's just move on to look number 2. All right, hello, look number 2. I want to dip right into Oh Behave, and I'm just gonna take a random eyeshadow brush for that. And I'm just gonna simply pop this all across the lid. Wow, that is quite a loud vehicle. Basically, I am just packing this all across the lid. I want a very bright, yellow, cheerful look on this gloomy, gloomy day. This is actually the exact same day as look number 1. Today is filming day for me. I actually didn't know if I would film 2 looks today, but you know what? When the mood strikes, just do it. I'm gonna take that exact same brush kind of on the edge with the same shade and start popping it underneath the lower lash line. And now I want to take Sweet Spot, which is the lighter of the bright yellows, and I'm just gonna swirl my BH Cosmetics number 10 brush. Yeah, number 10 brush. And I'm just gonna start working this in my crease. This look is going to be extremely simple, but it's going to be really cute. I'm trying my best to do very different looks with this palette. It's hard to do different looks with a monochromatic palette, but you know what? We're trying. You guys voted for it, so here we are. I had a couple people on my poll saying, please don't use this palette. So many people are using this palette right now. But guys, I'm only doing it because you voted for it. It's up to you, not up to me. I mean, I guess I do have the power to say no. But I like this palette too. Yellow's my favorite color. It's fun. I'm excited to put yellow all over my eyeballs. Oh, my bangs are driving me nuts. This is pretty much my goal. I wanted just very blown out yellow all around my eyeball. Now what I want to do is take a Sunburst yet again, and I'm going to pop that in my inner corner. Ooh, it's raining hard outside suddenly. If you guys can hear the rain, I guess enjoy the sounds of nature. So really, this is it for the eye look. You could totally just leave it like this, throw on some mascara, be good to go. I think that look is really cute, but I want to draw a really big, dramatic thick black wing to go with this look because I really like the look of a black wing and matte yellow eyes. I think it looks really pretty. For that, I'm going to use my NYX Epic Ink liner. And it's really hard for me to talk when I do eyeliner, so I'm not really going to talk, but I am going to draw the outside first. I kind of start drawing the inside, start to connect it, and just fill it in and take it slow until it looks the way I want it to. My wings are always gigantic, and you can totally skip this step. You do not have to do the wing. The wing is optional, but I like it. Alright, so we're over here winging it now. Looks really cute. I love a giant wing. For my waterline, I think I'm going to pop in Punch from Colourpop because what's a yellow look without yellow eye pencil? So this is what we're going to do. Alright, so this is where we're at. I'm going to do the other eye. Hopefully I'm able to match my wings. There's a chance when I come back this wing will be bigger if I need to do something to make them match. The goal is to make them look the same as it is right now. So I'm going to do that, throw on my lashes, something on my lips, and we will finish this up. I feel so good in this look. I can't even express it enough. I feel just so fire right now. I love this thick, sharp black wing. I love my big lashes. I love my black lipstick. I love it with the yellow. It's so cute and cool, and I feel just too cool right now. Like I need to take it back just a little bit. I don't know what I'm saying. I actually just want to take it to bed. My uterus hurts. But regardless, this look was very simple in the sense that it did not take a lot of effort eyeshadow wise at all. You could probably do it with one brush. But I like this overall look. Of course, the black wing, black lip is optional, but I think it adds a really cool edginess to the look that, I don't know, it's just cool. Cool is my word right now. My lashes are these same Bold Face Makeup Lashes Out lashes, and my lipstick is the Cricket liquid lipstick from Menagerie Cosmetics. I like this overall look. I feel really good, and I'm going to just take a nap now because my belly hurts. I will see you for look number 3. All right, hello, look number 3. Really quick, this is not going to be a very chatty one, I'm assuming, because there are people working on the siding of our apartment complex literally right outside my beauty room right now. Well, they're not doing it right this second because that's why I'm talking. But there's going to be lots of just me doing my thing to avoid this sound because it's so obnoxiously loud. It's about to start again. And it's making my whole room shake. It's not a good time, but I have to film, so here we are. Anyways, I have my eye primed with my Sigma eyeshadow base, just like the other 2 looks. It's not set. And before they get to working again, I'm going to take Stinger and literally just swirl that all across kind of my lid and in my crease and everything like that as a base for this look. For that, I'm using my Alamar Cosmetics brush. Alright, now that that is laid down and looking cute in yellow, I'm going to do a really big, dramatic, oversized wing to lay shadow over top of. I think that's going to be really cute. For the liner portion, I'm going to use this After the End War Paint from Apocalyptic Beauty. You can use my code beautbean to save 15% I think off their site. I don't know if this is even on their site because it was in a subscription bag and not everything from the bags make it permanently on the site. But I'm just using a cream black product. This is really nice, it's really creamy, and I enjoy it. I'm taking a little brush right here. This is from e.l.f. I'm just going to run some of this product all across the lid. And I'm going to look up so I can see where it transfers, and I'm just going to draw a really big wing, kind of like how I would do a cut crease. I'm going to extend it out like I'm doing a winged liner and just kind of connect it in with that cut crease. So it's hard for me to talk during this and the construction is loud, so let's just move on while they work. So I have a couple shadow brushes. One's just a normal brush and one is more precise. I'm going to take Dandy now and I'm going to pop this across most of my lid, but I do want to put Sunburst, which is the duochrome, more towards the front half, but I'll let you know when I switch to that shade. For now, we're just doing Dandy. While these handyman are working. I'm switching to this. They won't stop hammering. Just using the other side of that brush that I was just using to help finesse the outside. I'm just going to start dragging the shade about halfway across so that there's a mixture of the two in the middle of the lid. I'm going to take this black eye pencil from Pixie and I'm going to smudge that in my waterline and a little right underneath the lower lash line, and then use this pencil brush from Spectrum, the A12, to start smudging that out with no product. And then we will get on to adding some yellows. Oh my gosh, I can't believe all this noise. I can't believe it. But this is going in my waterline and smudging first. Alright, they're not hammering right now. So like I said, I'm just taking this and smudging with no product on this brush. I just want to get this little line a little more smudged out. Because I want a dramatic smoky lower lash line. I think that'll look cute with what's going on the lid. I'm going to take Buzzkill now and this fluffy brush from Luxie. It is the 121, and just start kind of buffing right over top of that. But I'm not bringing this down too far just yet. Now I want to take Sweet Spot, and I'm just going to take a blending brush. I used this blending brush for that shade yesterday. And I'm just going to take this along that very bottom edge to buff it even more. I'm going to take Sunburst again now and pop that in my inner corner. And just very light pressure with that brush that I used to smudge that waterline. Just very, very light pressure, extending it just slightly. So it adds a little bit of darkness under the tail of that wing. See? I think that looks cute. I think this look is cool. It's very different. It's a little odd. It's not what you would normally just do, but I did it and I like it. I think I want to add some of this glitter because I haven't used the glitter yet. So I'm just going to take my finger and just like lightly tap some of it across the kind of wing. I'm going to take my brush because my finger is not cutting it. That's cool. I don't think it really shows on camera, but it just adds a little sparkle and reflect. I didn't want a ton of glitter. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye, throw on my lashes, something on my lips, and we will finish this up, and hopefully those construction workers will be somewhere else. All right, this is look number 3. I'm in love with this look. I think it's so cool. It's so pretty. My contacts were fighting me this morning, so I don't have them in, so I was planning on having a glasses day, but I might fight my contacts and try to wear my contacts because I don't want to cover up this look. It's so pretty. I love it. So I didn't really get to explain because of all the construction, but basically that cream product I use from Apocalyptic Beauty, this is like a cream black shadow kind of thing. It doesn't totally dry down. I personally wouldn't use this as a liner. However, I have done this technique with a liner. I usually use the Tarte clay paint liner because it's very creamy and it does dry down. But this doesn't transfer throughout the day. Once shadows are on it, it's really nice. I didn't feel the need to use glitter glue with these shimmers because this base is so sticky once it's on. So that's kind of that, because I'm sure I did not explain that because of how noisy it was back then. My lashes are the Lashes Out Lashes from Bold Face Makeup again, and on my lips I went with Lori from Lunatick Labs. I like this color because it's basically my lip color. It just makes it look better. But I love this look so much. I'm very happy with it. Let's just move on to the end of the video and I will do some swatches and some review and things like that. That's it. Those are my looks. What did you think? Which look was your favorite? I thought for sure look number 2 was going to be my favorite, but I'm pretty sure this is my favorite. I love it so much. I think it's so pretty and striking. It's so grungy, but it's also glamorous. I think it's so pretty. I would wear this every day and be so happy with it. But I would love to know what your favorite is. I tried really hard to do very distinctly different looks with this palette, and I think I did a pretty good job. I just had to get my thinking cap on, get my creative juices flowing, and I like what happened with it. I love this palette. I didn't have a problem with any of the shades. Like I said in the beginning, I wish the pressed glitter wasn't here. It's a cute glitter, but I would have so much preferred like a really nice, literally anything, another matte, another shimmer, just anything other than the pressed glitter. Hopefully that doesn't become a regular thing, because I know with the Sweet Talk palette, I believe, that one has a glitter in it as well. And I hope that doesn't become a trend. I don't want a lot of glitters in these palettes. Just personal preference though. No shade if you like the glitters, it's whatever. But anyways, I don't really have much else to say. I think it's a good palette. If you need a good yellow monochromatic palette, this might be a good one for you. Not saying you have to have it, but I'm a yellow lover. If you're a yellow lover, you might enjoy it as well. But now we're gonna get into swatching some of these with my other Colourpop palettes. I have the Dream Street palette, which looks like this. I have the Yes Please palette, which looks like this. I have the Zodiac palette, which looks like this. I love this one so much. I have two other monochromatic palettes. I have the Just My Luck, which is the green one, obviously. And then I have the Main Squeeze, which is the corally red one. And then I also have a custom palette from Colourpop that has a bunch of singles that I chose, which looks like this. So I'm going to do just some swatch comparisons, see what is similar to what's already in this palette, and we'll move on. All right, so I did this in a really odd order. I did not do this in order of the palette at all, but the first swatches I have is I took these two yellows right here. This one is Sweet Spot, it's the lighter of the two, and then this one is Oh Behave, it's the darker of the two. And then with that, I paired the yellow from the Yes Please palette, and then this yellow single, which I believe is called Take Flight. Yes, it looks like that. And the yellow from Yes Please looks like this. So this is what they all look like together. I mean, they're all a yellow, so it's not that much different, but none of these are exactly the same. However, I will say the best yellow as far as pigmentation and swatching and all that kind of stuff, Take Flight is definitely superior to the single eyeshadow. So if you want a bomb yellow from Colourpop, I would say go for the single. This next one that I took here is Totally Buggin', which is the one in the bottom corner here. And with that, I paired Paper Tiger from Colourpop, which is the single that looks like this. They're not really the same. They're kind of similar, but not exactly. This one's more peachy-ish. This one's a little more just brownish, but they're in the same-ish ballpark. Next down here, I started with Buzzkill, which is the dark, more mustardy, pukey, poopy brown color. I put that next to, which one are you? The Taurus from the Zodiac palette, and then I also took Take Flight again and put it next. It's kind of similar to, I don't know, they're not really the same, but again, they're kind of in the same ballpark, but they're not exactly the same, so they're not quite dupes. And then finally, I just took a bunch of the shimmers. The one here is called Dandy, and the one that's sideways down here at the bottom is Sunburst. I figured I would just include that last minute. Dandy is this one, and Sunburst is this one. And with that, I paired a shimmer from the Yes Please palette, I paired a shimmer from the Dream Street palette, and I paired the Gemini from the Zodiac palette. This is the shimmer I paired in the Yes Please. This one right here is the shimmer I paired in the Dream Street. And then this right here is the shimmer that I paired in the Zodiac. None of these are exactly the same at all, but I just figured I would include the gold-ish shimmers together, but none of them are the same, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, I love the shine on this one so much. It's so pretty. But yeah, that's about it. There aren't any exact dupes. I mean, the yellows are yellows, but for the most part, it's all pretty unique to Colourpop as far as what I own. I don't own every palette, obviously, but out of what I own, this is what I found worked best. Obviously, there weren't any comparisons between the other two monochromatic palettes, even the shimmers. It just, no, wasn't the same. Not worth swatching. All right. Hopefully those swatches were helpful. I don't know if they were, but maybe they mean something to you. Maybe there's one shade you were looking at and you already have it. I don't know. They're here for you. Anyways, if you enjoyed this 3-Looks 1 palette video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you are not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's beautbean. Follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe here before you leave. I try to post every day here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.